Hello and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 17170, and let's get started. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, make sure you hit that bell so you get all my latest videos. That said, it is Dragon Day today, and it was it was Gear Seal Day. So we did clear that out too, so that's some extra gold to pump the castle up. It is a little earlier today. I was trying to get this done even earlier than this, but it is what it is. We will make the best and we will go forward. And not too much will. What was that? Not too much will happen with the dragon. That said, how are you doing in the game? I'm very curious how you are doing. You won't believe it, but I made a mistake in the tower today. I forgot it was tournament day. I forgot. It was so dumb too because it was the tournament it was Champions League. I could have just joined and quit at any time, and I just completely slipped my mind to do it. And now I have to do it on Friday, and I lost out. It is what it is, I mean, what can you do? For some reason, I've been busier. It's not so much on the Fridays, but it's on today or the weekend. But on days like today, I get kind of busy and I kind of forget. I do prefer to have the schedule I'm going to get, which is basically I try my best to win on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, and I skip on the weekend. So I'll skip this weekend. It's just disappointing to miss because of, not paying attention. I do generally have to. I was setting up timers for it because I missed one last week too. But it wasn't a miss. I had joined at the very least, I had joined the tournament, and I just joined and quit. One of the things that screws me up is I never want to join the tournament right when it releases. Everybody's piling in. You get a really tough league. I wait until right before I go to bed to try to either right before I go to bed or right before I wake up. Usually right before I go to bed. And I wake up. Right before I go to bed, I try to join a tournament, and then immediately quit. And then when I wake up in the morning, I can kind of see, okay, what kind of league am I gonna get? As the tournaments are not based on your individual performance, but your performance against others, I've always found it's best to join a league in the middle of the night, if possible. If you join one at any other time, you're likely to get players that are really good, and then you don't get as many. I mean, then it's kind of a wash too. You don't get as much either. That's what happened to me one time. One time I joined and somebody had 3,000 for the Platinum League, and I'm like, jeez, I can't compete with that. Anyways, back to Idle Kingdom Defense. That was just on my mind today because I made that mistake. What can you do? How many levels did we get Christian today? Okay, almost 50. A little shy of 50. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I got to kind of clear that out. We're still working on the week. We'll have some better progress tomorrow. We did do Total War. And I did spend some in Total War today. I mean, again, this has been very frustrating. It's been ridiculously frustrating, and I'll tell you why. Because it's a lot better now. It's a lot better now that we clean the inventory out, but I really just want to get both, not both, but just the orb up to 501, so we can just move on. That's the big thing to me. I just want to move on at this point. We'll talk about what I mean by that in a moment, but it's just sort of frustrating. Frustrating is probably not the right word. In fact, I don't even know what the right word is for it, but it's... I mean, I did really dislike how much I'm fighting my inventory when I'm trying to sweep. That, to me, is the most frustrating thing, how tight the inventory is. I can somewhat understand, but at the same time, it's a little too frustrating, in my opinion. It is, and the weird thing is, it wasn't as bad at earlier levels, and then it gets worse because they don't give you enough for the higher levels. So it's really strange like that. I mean, I'm sure the reason is they don't want you doing, like, hoarding a bunch of stuff, which is fine, but at the same time, it's like, the inventory is too small. I feel like it should be at least 250. 250 would feel right because that lets you have an entire day of sweeps and then plus 52 items, which is not a huge amount, but right now it's 180. 180 feels so small. 180 can't even hold a whole day's worth of stuff. That's not entirely a big deal because you do need to dismantle stuff. Okay, we got 60. Let's do Sophia's room. But it really makes it inconvenient, like ridiculously inconvenient, if you're trying to do anything else. Okay, so 2-star legendary. And will it enhance? No. We are making progress. Even though this has been like the toughest rune so far, we have made some good progress. It's gonna definitely get kind of, come on, enhance, enhance. No. Definitely frustrating though. Definitely, like, this has been the hardest rune so far. Maybe not the hardest. I'm sure I've been stuck on like some before, but it feels hard. Enhance. Oh, come on. I swear it's like the game knows what I'm trying to do, and it's like, nah, you're going to sit here. You're not going to get as far as you want to get. Alright. One last try, apparently, and nope. I mean, at least we did get it to plus 11. That's progress, because before it was like, yeah, no. No, you're not going anywhere. Oh, well, let's go over to Christian. Oh, we did get another level, and that's, how did that go up? Oh, right, because I did awaken the orb. Again, I was just trying to make space. Yeah, I did a lot. I cleaned up a lot of stuff in the inventory. All right, so hold on. We don't have enough orbs or rings, so I can clean this out too. I think I might have done that off stream, but I just wanted to make space. Like, to me, that's been the most frustrating thing is not having space in my inventory. So, especially with like where we are. Soon it'll be better. Maybe sooner than I think. And we don't have enough. I'm very much hoping that we will have a much easier time soon. I think it's just 12,000. And okay, attack percent, that is good. I mean, that does give me some extra attack, which is always good. Yeah, I still can't believe I didn't use the 5-star books yesterday, but it is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. Interesting. Almost 492. And this will be another awakening. Okay, attack. I mean, that's not terrible. It's not crit damage. I mean, but at least it's an offensive stat. Let's put it that way. Not crit damage, but at least an offensive stat. And yeah, that'll finish us off. Go ahead and grab this last book. Alright, so we are 493, which I'm pretty confident tomorrow we'll be finishing this out. I probably will have to... I don't know, we'll see. I'm thinking I'm going to have to eat some and promote it one time, and we'll do the last two together. We'll see. If I have enough space, I won't. And I don't have any shards, so I do need... What is it? I do need 3. I need at least 1,800, so I need to dismantle at least 900 shards, so that's something. But hey, making progress. And finally, let's level up the castle. Woohoo! At the very... So, let me go over one thing. So, once we get this up to 501, we're basically going to shift gears entirely. So, we will be just... Like, all the 4-star stuff just becomes fodder for this ring at this point. We will be leveling up this ring as much as we can to clear the entire backlog of all these rings. So we have 16... Oh, it's really hard to count. 20, 24, 28, 31. So we have... I want to get rid of all these rings. I mean, not get rid of, but use these rings to ascend this ring to get this ring as pumped up as it can. We'll be doing that... We'll be doing that, but while we're doing this, we will also be saving up the 5-star orbs to reroll this. So we're going to have to see how that plays out. I'm hoping that if we get rid of a lot of the... If we get rid of all the 5-star rings, I mean, that's 31, the inventory will be looking pretty good at that point. And so then it'll be much, much easier, because basically when the inventory starts to get full, what we're going to do is we're just going to awaken a bunch of 5-star orbs, hope we get crit damage. If we don't, we'll save up again until we get it. At some point, let's say I have terrible luck and like I don't like this ring is as high as it can get. At that point, what we will be doing is we will just dismantle into shards as much as we can. And when we finally get an orb with crit damage on it, we will just be sweeping Ice Mine 8 until it's caught up with the ring. That's the plan. When they're both equal, we'll go back to alternating just how we did, and we'll just start working on Marion. Obviously, how much we work on Marion will be limited. It's going to be limited by how Sophia's runes turn out, and when Christian gets to 20k. When Christian gets to 20k, we'll start leveling up Marion. I want to get her to at least 10k. If we get her to 10k, I might stop. I kind of have to determine where we're going to go from that point. Maybe we'll go up to like 11,000 just so she's ahead of Sophia. That's going to be a discussion we'll have at that time. But I definitely want to max Christian out. We're pretty close already. He only has 2,800. He's like 56 days away from max. So really not that far. That said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.